Hello, hello. Let's see who else is here. Swangile, hello, Magdalene. Hi,
How are
Tuki.
you?
Vanto. I think Vanto's from the one from Cape Town, right? Welcome. I think that's
Yes,
the one from Cape Town.
good evening, good evening. Yes, I'm from Cape Town.
Evening.
Thank you.
Hello. Good to see you guys. Let's see who else did I miss. Lindy Ware. Lindy Ware's in the house, guys. Okay, I have someone who has a number as a name. Oh, it's a long numbers and alphabets. I don't know who that is, but welcome. Hey, welcome. So you just need to change it in Zoom settings and try and find a way of putting your name in there. Let's see who else is here. Right. I'm just going to wait for my co-host and also wait for others to come through. And then we will start with the business of the day. Do that. So hang tang, and you can still remind other leaders that we're about to start. Okay, let's allow others to come through. Let's see, what time is it? Right, I think 2 minutes will be enough to allow others to come through. And then I should remember to ask Lesego to record for us when we start. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Fetsang, are you winning? Are you with us?
I am here.
Awesome. Awesome. So we will start in just a minute, at 5 past or so, just to allow the others to come through. Hi, everyone. Welcome. I see the chats saying hi, everyone. Right. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Do you think we should start? Fetsang?
Yes, we should.
Okay, let's do that. Leader Lesego, please press record.
Recording in progress.
Good evening. Can you believe that it's Sunday again? It's the day that we talk about the one company that is going to change your life for the better. You are so welcome. We appreciate you being here. Kena Julia Maleka. And today I am with the most amazing Fetsang Matlakala, and the both of us will be really sharing with you what has really changed our lives, what has improved our way of looking at the world, the way at looking at health, the way we can actually help people with quality life. And that's why we are committed in making sure that we share this. We share this with the world. So without any further ado, I'm just going to ask Fetsang to say hi, because I'll be doing the first part of telling you who is this APLGO that you're hearing about and telling you just a bit about the product as well. And she will then do the compensation plan. We were supposed to be with leader Mama Anakoka. You know our life with load shedding, right? If it hits you, it affects a whole lot of things. So she really wanted to be with us, but unfortunately, because once that happens, then she has network problems, as we all know. And most of our leaders as well are unable to join us because of that. The beautiful thing is that when you're here, it's a beautiful atmosphere, but we also record this session. So tell them not to worry a lot if they've got load shedding, because we are here to record and share with them everything that we're going to say tonight. Leader Fezang?
Good evening, leaders. Good evening. I hope you guys are excited as we are. Because no matter how long we've been with this company, no matter how many times we've done the presentations, I mean, it's still one of those experiences that you can never get enough of. Even after 2 years, we still get excited. After 2 years, we're still looking forward to doing the presentations, mainly because we understand that we are here to impact lives. And when lives are impacted almost every day, you can never say no to an opportunity like this. So yes, my name is Fezang Matlakala, and yes, I'm still excited to share this opportunity, and I'm glad that I'm doing it with Julia today. So let's do it. Let's impact those lives.
Let's do this, hey? Let's do this. You know, as you're speaking, I just remembered.
Let's do it.
We actually started together in April 2021 when APLGO came to South Africa. So it's almost going to be 2 years. I think in April we should celebrate, hey, our 2 years with the company and us being in it. And guess what, guys? We're still here. We're still doing presentations. So that should say a lot. And let me tell you, who are the people who will be chatting with you tonight, sharing with you all about APLGO. Fezang Matlakala, guys, is the most amazing business partner. We learn from her every time. If you want tips on really how to make it, you should go to her. She is currently the #1 top earner, #1 top earner in Africa. So you should understand that when she talks about the compensation plan, she knows exactly what that means. So when she speaks, please listen to her. She is currently a corporate director, which I am as well. But you see, we're still here. So if you're here tonight, the first thing I want you to remember, to take note of, is do not attend only one presentation and say, I got it. If this is the first presentation that you've been referred to, or you just new and you wanting to attend and understand, please, please attend as many as you can, because you're going to learn every time when you attend these. All right, so this company is APLGO. APLGO is AGO product life, right? AGO can mean long life, you know. So that's what we are all about. For us to be able to have a longer life, you need a quality life. So that's why this company encompasses really so many things about our lives. This is the perfect opportunity for a new era. Why? Because we don't live healthy anymore. 2, because we really understand multiple income streams is the way to go. And really, thirdly, it's because it brings you closer to the people that are far away, because it's an online business. You can do it in the comfort of your own home. So now, thinking of all those, you must understand that this is truly an amazing opportunity. Let's tell you a bit about where this company comes from, who is actually the owner, and what is happening, right? All the elements within a properly functioning company are important. There are systems that we go with. There's management that's running behind the scenes. The product is amazing. Events and travels are here if you love that. And it has the most amazing opportunity. So this puzzle fits perfectly. Now, let me tell you some of the things that we really feel we want you to know about this business, all right? It is first in place, meaning we are #1. We are #1 in top direct selling company, meaning we were rated #1 in top direct selling, as a top direct selling company. Already that should tell you a lot. And then top compensation plan. meaning we earn more in percentage than any other. That's 63% back to distributors compared to other companies, which maximum could be up to 40 if they are high. So understand that we are also having this immune boosting product that is rated #1 as well. Please go on Business for Home to verify what we're talking about, because this organization, Business for Home, is an independent organization that looks at all the legal network marketing companies, how they're performing, if they actually do what they say they are going to do. Now, I really don't need to go to a lot. If a company that is only 11 years old, that should say to you, how does it become #1 above all the other companies that have ever been there? I mean, some of the things here on this, you can really read for yourself. But I want you to take away the fact that if we are rated #1 in almost every important element of the network industry, then you should understand that the reason you are here is definitely because you have prayed for a breakthrough. You've been asking and praying for a breakthrough. And that is going to take you far. And we are going to help you with exactly that. So, because we are growing, our plantation, our manufacturing company, we have the manufacturing, the factory is in Moldova, but we actually now building another one in Russia. We're building another one in Russia. So that means we are growing so fast that we even need more of them. A whole lot more of these production companies are going to come through. That should say a lot as well. We have trips, there are cruises. There are cruises. If you love traveling, look, this is the company that's going to take you places. It is an international company. Therefore, you'll be able to travel. So please prepare your passports. Dream big. Because there's a lot coming. There's a Mauritius trip coming. There's a Portuguese island trip coming. There's this big cruise coming. Ask your sponsor, ask the person who referred you about these. Ask them, how do I get to travel? If you love that, that's what's going to happen. You will definitely go to places you never thought you will go. Who would have ever thought, Fezang, that we would be in Russia in that cold? Oh yeah, if I remember the snow and all of that. But really, that's the beauty of it. We have traveled a lot. So we celebrate, we work hard, we also celebrate. So if you can see in the pictures, we celebrated 1 year of our offices opening. We celebrated 10 years. Other pictures are from Mauritius, where you see white, where we're wearing white is because we were from, not Mauritius, from Moscow in Russia. We went there for the 10th year celebration. So it was just amazing. So it is fun. It is indeed fun. But we also work towards that. And the work towards it is so fulfilling because it's not only about the fact that you're going to make money. It's the impact you're going to have in so many people's lives that you've improved their health with just that little sweetie, which we'll talk about shortly. Oh, here is the product that I say it's rated #1. Now look at this. This is Grow. Grow is our immune booster. And now it was also awarded the best quality in 2022 in the Philippines. In 2020, in the US, it was also rated #1 there. In the middle of COVID, when there was a poll to rate the best immune booster, Grow was #1. So if you want to boost your immune system, which we encourage every household to have this, please do have this one amongst all the products you're going to buy. So I am going to briefly tell you about our supplements. The reason we don't go deep into these supplements today is because every Wednesday at 7 p.m., we do go deeper. We dive into each of the 15 supplements to explain to you what they do. So if I fly through it, do not complain to anyone. Please understand that we've made sure that we give the products enough time every Wednesday at 7 p.m. So please join us again, same link, so that we can explain it. Okay. So APLGO is a product-based business. Being a product-based business is not only these lozenges that we have. It's just that in South Africa, we only have these. And within the company, these are the patented ones. You can only get them at APLGO. There's no other product that you can get anywhere else that is nutritious in a form of a sweet. Nowhere else. So if you want these, it means you need to connect with us to get access to them. The first ones I want to talk about is the nutrition one. So I'm going to just talk about NORM out of these three. NRM is NORM, normal for normalizing your glucose levels, your cholesterol levels, and your high blood pressure. If you know anyone in that area who is struggling, please tell them that diabetes as it is, as a really, it's the highest in SA. I'm sure even in other countries where a lot of people are really struggling. If you know anyone who's diabetic, please let them know that NORM can help them. We also have the one for cleansing, all right? And on this one, I just want to point out ice. Ice helps with any gastric related issues. How do you know you've got gastric related issues? Normally, if you have a problem in your gastric, you feel that something is coming up. So it can be ulcer, right? It can be bloatedness, acid reflux. Anything that is wrong in your gastric, you can feel as if your whole gut is actually having a problem. If you have constipation, if you are struggling with piles, on top of all of that, if you know anyone who's addicted to drugs, any type of drug, and when I say drug, I even mean alcohol, I mean cigarette, I mean our hard drugs. If you are saying to yourself, I want to reduce taking alcohol, take ice. I want to help someone who is addicted to drugs to not crave the drugs anymore, take ice. That's how powerful these are. Now, this is what we call the main group. The one I'm going to talk about here is heart. Okay? Heart helps any person who has a heart problem. If you know yourself and know that sometimes your heart beats fast, sometimes slow, or you had an operation, help that person, help your loved ones, because it will really help you strengthen even the blood vessels as well. Remember, the heart pumps the blood, so that's what heart will do as well. If you know anyone who has blood-related challenges, right? So either you have blood clots, very important. If you know people who've got blood clots, please give them heart. If you know anyone who has high blood pressure, okay, high blood pressure causes a lot of problems. So also please share that with them. Are you anemic? It helps a lot of things. But if you just understand that The heart pumps the blood. So anything relating to your blood and your heart, take HRT and you will see the difference. Under protection, I would love to talk about STP here. STP stands for stop. And we are starting to understand that it does not only help with aches and pains. Because when we started, we only knew stop as, it's just for pain, it's just for aches, but it stops a whole lot more other things than just that. Stop can help you with any period problems. It can help with nosebleeds. It can help with inflammation. It can help with definitely aches and pains, anything you can think of. So please join us on Wednesday. We're going to dive into deeper about these. Our reproductive system, most of our people do not know that the challenges they have is because of hormonal imbalance. So if you know anyone who's got fibroids, who's got cysts, whose menstrual cycle is really not going the way it's supposed to, if you've got pains there, if you've got low libido, this power will help you. There's power for women and power for men. For men as well, they must understand they shouldn't keep quiet anymore. They shouldn't keep quiet because erectile dysfunction, you not being able to have kids, low sperm count, the energy you need to generally really be a whole balanced being, have the power and the energy you need. This is an amazing product to have. So remember that all these products, all of them, they are here for nutritional value, okay? Not medicinal value. So I told you just a bit about the background of the company, where it comes from. I've told you just a bit about the products as well. This allows me to give Fetsang enough time to tell you, now that you know that we are #1 in all these 3 aspects, as the best company, as the best compensation plan, best product. Let's now hear how we can actually make money. Now that is important. I believe you want to be healthy and wealthy. And for me to see that you've heard me, can you please type HW as we give time for Fedzam to come on and tell us about our compensation plan. H is for health. We start with H because what's the use of you having money without your health? Both are important. Can I see in the chat, please, have you heard everything that I've said, which is quite crucial? The 2 go together. You can't have one without the other. It is not success if you have money, but you're not healthy. How are you enjoying your life? Success is a fully balanced lifestyle. HW, that's all you do. HW, let's give Fetsang energy to come through. Thank you, Van. And Vanto, thank you. Ntombi, I see that. Thank you. Jane, I see that. You've heard me. HW, health and wealth. Health and wealth. Thank you, Liza. Thank you, Titi. I do see that. Thank you so much for responding. I do see that you're hearing me. You are indeed with me. Lungile, okay, I saw that. I think I missed that. I do see that. Okay, so what we're also going to do is at the end of the session, after Fetsang finishes off, we will take questions afterwards, okay? We're still in the middle of the presentation. Please stay with us because we will definitely take questions. Swangile, Tebello, thank you so much. Leader Fetsang, over to you. How do we make money with APLGO? Thank you, leaders.
All right. Thank you so much, Julia. Doing a presentation with you is always one of those moments I value and I treasure. Would you please help me accepting people when they come in or when they come through, because they pop on my screen right now.
Will do.
All right, thank you. All right, good evening, leaders, and thank you so much for being with us tonight. Julia, I think Julia said a lot about this company, where it comes from, and our products. Where I come in is the compensation plan. And like somebody has said this to me before when I started APLGO, and I did not understand why this person kept on saying, when you join each and every company, make sure that you understand the compensation plan, because this is what drives our business. Each and every business that we join because we want money. But a lot of people join without understanding, how am I supposed to make this money, or what is it that I need to do for me to have the money? So tonight, I would love to say, because you are in APLGO, even those people that have not joined us tonight, they need to understand that the most important thing that I would say as a leader to you, you need to understand is the compensation plan. Because when you understand the compensation plan, trust me, when somebody comes and they try to recruit you somewhere else, you will give them a chance, listen, but after that, you tell them in a polite manner why you cannot join them, and you lay your foundation for this person to understand that you are not going to be easy to be recruited, because you understand where you stand. So APLGO has a hybrid 900 compensation plan. And this word hybrid means, in a simple way, the company has taken 2 or more compensation plans to make it one, so that we can get more out of this company. That's why you heard Julia talk about the 63% that we earn compared to other companies who give 35 to 40%. So this is the number one point for you to tell somebody, I cannot go anywhere because I found one company that pays more than what I've seen or what I've been exposed to in the market. Another thing again is that APLGO is a 900 compensation plan. This word 900 simply means that you can build up to 9 legs. You know, when we start, we talk about binary, meaning you open your first leg and your second leg, you build them and you get paid from one leg. With the 900, we mean you can even open the third leg, the fourth leg, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and the 9th one. And the company is going to pay you with all the 8 legs. Now, we are not saying it's easy to do that, but at least you are in a company that allows you to build until 9 legs. Other companies will never even allow you to do that because their compensation plan is different. Now, you can go to the next slide. Right. Now, because you have joined this business, those who have joined, or if you haven't joined and you're thinking of joining, when you want to join APLGO, the first thing that you need to do, can you go a slide back? Julia? Yes, thank you. Now, once you are in this company, the first thing when you start talking to people, because what you need to understand is that we get paid for talking. And I think it's simple and it intrigues other people when we say we get paid for talking, and people want to know how. There's nothing else that we get paid for doing than talking. So you need to get used to talking. If you were not a person who used to talk, you need to start knowing that for you to earn money in this company, you need to talk. Now, when you go out there, because you have been exposed to the supplements, you know how they work. They have worked for you, or they worked for your colleague, for your husband, for your kids, for anyone that you have given them to. These people, when they come back to you and they give you feedback, you now need to take this feedback and give it to other people, or take the sweets to other people. You are going to have 2 kinds of people when you start talking about the business or the supplements. You are going to get those people who say, I hear what you say. I would love to be a customer because I don't intend to do the business. All I want to do is to support you and consume your products. It is okay to have that person. When this person comes in as a customer, they will buy from you, or you tell them about being a premier customer, meaning, and when they become a premier customer, it means that they are going to buy the suites at the same price that you and I buy them for, but they need to pay the 375 rand or the $25 fee. Now, you might have somebody else who would say, I hear what you say, but I think I'm seeing a business opportunity. I would love to be an associate. Being an associate means that this person is going to partner with you and do exactly what you are doing. Now, you need to tell this person again that they need to pay this 375 membership, and they need to agree to our terms and conditions. And when they pay the 375, or after paying the 375 rand, now you need to start telling them about the packages that we have. We have 6 different packages. Now, with the 6 different packages, you need to let them know that we do have a 1,500 package, we have a 3,000 package, 6,000 package, 9,000 package, 27,000, and a 45,000 package. Now, because this is a product-based network marketing company, you inject money into this business, but you will always get something out. And this something out that you are going to get is our products. Now, you cannot come into APLGO or any product-based network marketing company and say, I paid money, but I got nothing in return. You will always get your products. So 1,500 will give you 4 boxes if you only choose the 375 supplements. You will get 4 boxes. If we do have a promotion, you will get 1 box extra, and the company is going to give it to you for 37.50 rand. Now, your people need to understand when we have promotions, because at least they get more out of the money that they will be paying. So it's value for money that we actually look into. But if somebody wants to join without promotion, it's still okay. They need to know that they will get their products. Now, if you join with a 1,500 package, you are going to be called a promoter. If you join with 3,000, you are called an associate. If you join with 6,000, you are called a builder. 9,000, mentor. 27,000, you are a VIP, and 45,000, you are going to be called a diamond. Now, these are just statuses. It's a status for the package that you have paid. So if somebody doesn't want to say you've joined with 1.5, they will call you a promoter, or they will call you a builder or a mentor, but you need to understand that it is associated with the package you joined the company with. Next slide. Now, in APLGO, we've got 12 bonuses that we get paid from. Now that you are a member, and we said, in order for you to earn, you need to understand that you need to recruit people who will join the business and do what you do. That is that. If you do not recruit anybody to come into this business, the company cannot start paying you these bonuses. So each and every one of us who needs to earn, they need to know that you bring people in. Our industry is called MLM. Some people say it's motu lata motu. So you come in, you go and get other people who will do the same, and they will also do what you did. So the first bonus that you are going to get is what we call a start bonus. Other companies call it a referral bonus, others call it a recruitment bonus. This is a bonus that you get when that person that you have spoken to decides to buy their package in APLGO. If your person joins the company with 1,500 package, the company is going to pay you 10%, which is 150. Just to say thank you, this person you have referred to us has joined the company. to do exactly what you are doing. If your person joins with a 3,000 package, the company is going to give you 300. Somebody who comes in with 6,000, you are going to get 900 from this business. And then if you have somebody joining with 9,000, the company is going to pay you 1,575. But if you get somebody who decides to join with a 27,000 package, the company is going to pay you 5,400. What more when you get somebody who joins with 45,000 package and the company pays you 9,000 rands. So most time when I do presentations and when I get to this bonus, I love saying to people, often when you do a presentation, you hear people saying, I don't like network marketing, but they haven't tried it. Or they will tell you, I can't talk, but we talk every day. Just because we are talking about network marketing, we are not saying that the conversation needs to change. You need to be an expert in communicating. No, you communicate the same way that you've been communicating to people. It's just that a communication becomes different because now you are tapping into the health of this person and you are telling them that there is a solution. And the reason why this conversation is going to change is that people value their lives more. People are looking for a solution and you are giving them what they are looking for. How can this conversation be hard? If you love helping people, you love seeing people getting better, then this is what you should excel in. But you don't have to make it hard. It's an everyday conversation. It's just that you are talking a different language. That's it. So imagine getting this start bonus just because somebody decided to join the business after you spoke to them. It is incredible. Who wouldn't want to get it? It's a start bonus. And once you start getting it, it should pump you up. You should look forward to getting the next one. And another thing about our start bonus is other companies, you only get this start bonus when your person joins the business and that's it. You are not going to get it again. With APLGO, when your person decides to move from a promoter package to an associate package, meaning they upgrade. When they upgrade to a bigger package, the company is still going to look at the start bonus and pay you another 150 to make sure that they have paid you 300. If your person decides again to upgrade from 3,000 to 6,000, the company will also look on the left and realize we have already paid this person 300 and their person is on a builder package, meaning we owe them another 600. And the company will keep on paying you for as long as your people keep on upgrading. You don't get this from other companies. You only get this from APLGO. Another good thing about our company is that you can come in as a promoter with the 1,500 package and go out there and get somebody who says, I want to be a diamond. Do you know that the company is going to pay you this 9,000? Other companies out there, they look at the level where you are and they would only pay you that 150 because they think that's what you deserve. And the rest of the money, they would give it to your upliner or the upliner of your upliner who's already on a diamond package then. There are companies who do that, but APLGO doesn't do that. It says because you came in with a promoter package, it does not mean that you cannot recruit diamonds into the business. One last important point is that you can come in with the 375 rand, the registration fee. And at that moment, maybe you don't have money to buy the package. But if you get people who say, we are ready to join and buy our packages, the company will still pay you Other companies would say, no, you need to be a full member first. Buy your package if you want us to pay you. But guys, I feel APLGO is more than what we have been praying for. It is that company that silently listened to our prayers. So you are with the right company. Next slide, please. Now, the second bonus that we are going to talk about is a group bonus. Group means you get paid for what you and your team have made, or for what your team has done for that week. So it pays weekly. Now, what I want you to focus on here is building your team, because when you start building your team, this is one of the most amazing bonuses you can have in APLGO. This is a bonus that will make you go crazy. Even when you tell people, you will never stop talking about this bonus. Now, a group bonus, remember with the recruitment bonus, the company doesn't look at the package that you came into the business with when they pay you. They will make sure that they look at the package of the people you bring into the business. But with the group bonus, the company looks at the package you came into the business with. Now, if you look at that structure, there's people on the left and there's people on the right. So let's stop looking at the other. You see, it looks like some hair, but let's not look at that. Now we look only on the people on the left, where you see a structure that we are all aware of, and the people on the right. And where you see the 1,200, the 720, these are the points that we make us earn. This is our money, and these points, you get them when people buy the packages. If you look on the right, when somebody comes in with a 1,500 package, being called a promoter, you get 40 PVs. PVs is a point, it's a point value. So these are the points that we are talking about. Somebody who comes in with a 3,000 package, you get 80 points. Somebody who comes in with a 6,000 package, you get 160. A 9,000 package, you get 240 points. 27,000, you get 720 points. And then the 45,000 package, you get 1,200 points. Now, the numbers you see where people are placed on the structure, it means when you see 1,200, it means that person joined with a 45,000 package. 720, it's a VIP, just like that. Now, the company pays us, as you look at it, the people on the left, let's say they made you 3,000 PVs. The people on the right made you 2,000 PVs. And the most important thing I want you to know and understand is that a group bonus, you only get it when new members join your team, or when old members who are already in the team upgrade from small packages to bigger packages. Only. Your people, new people must be joining for you to earn these points, or your old people must upgrade from small packages to bigger packages. Then you will get this bonus. Now the company will pay you based on the group or the leg that has given you lower points. Now, if you look at the structure, the people on the right have 2,000 points, meaning the company will pay you with this 2,000 points. And below, we do have an example of how these 2,000 points are then calculated. Being in this industry, sometimes you would hear people say, I never knew how much I was going to be paid. I only saw the money when it came into my account. And I'm grateful that I'm with the company that actually shows me the calculations, and I know exactly what I am going to be paid. And that's a huge difference, because it tells you that with APLGO, there's transparency. You need to know everything. For you to go out there and do the business, you need to know what you are doing and how it is done. So when it's like that, the company would take your 2,000 points. If you joined with a 1,500 package, then they will calculate your 2,000 points with 10%. And they will also calculate it with 15 rand. So this 15 rand is our flat rate. The company pays us in euros. So whenever you see euros in your back office, remember to always calculate them with 15 rands to understand the amount that you're going to get paid. So if you've got the 2,000 points and you joined with 1,500, it means for that week, the company is going to pay you 3,000 rands. But if you have joined with a bigger package and you still had the 2,000 points, maybe you joined with a 6,000 package, your PVs are going to be calculated with a bigger percentage, which is 20%, multiply by that 15 rands again. It means for that week, you would earn 6,000. If again you joined maybe with a VIP or a diamond package and you had the very same 2,000 points, these points are then going to be calculated with 30%. And for that month, you have 9,000. What I love about this calculation, it shows you two things. It shows you that if you want to earn a lot of money in APLGO, you need to take yourself to a bigger package. You cannot want to earn a lot amount of money when you are on a smaller package. It's you who needs the money. It's you who needs to push yourself up to that 45,000 package. So they always say that if you need money, you need to spend money. That is the example here. You need money, get yourself to that bigger package. But I'm glad because it's transparent and you know exactly what you need to do. But again, we can change this example and say, what if you joined with a 1,500 package, and even if you are the leader for that team, just because you joined with a smaller package, you would earn less. But what if you got somebody on your structure there below you, but this person joined with a 6,000 package and they got the very same 2,000 points that you have? It means that this person, even if they are low on your structure, but they joined with a bigger package and they have the same points as you, they are going to earn more than you as their leader. Now, it stops this thing of being in network marketing and you find leaders leaving the business. When you ask them, why are you really leaving that business? And they tell you, ever since I joined this company, I'm under a certain leader who joined with a lower package. I've joined with a bigger package. But honestly speaking, I don't understand the importance of joining with that bigger package. I don't understand how it benefits me. And you would find those people leaving a good business just because things are not clear or they were never explained in a way that they understand. What I love about our group bonus is that they actually touch on those two issues. Now, when you know how our group bonus pays, you know that you can earn more than your leader. You can even rank up before your leader does. But you also know that for you to get this money, you need to make sure that you get yourself to a bigger package. Next slide, Julian. Now, the third bonus that we are going to talk about is what we call a matching group bonus. Other companies call it a leadership bonus. Now, here, the company pays you just because your leaders are earning. So remember the group bonus that we've just spoken about? Your people need to earn from that. When they earn a group bonus, the company pays you a matching group bonus. So this bonus, I always say, it's all about your people. Make sure that your people earn and see the company when it pays you. Now, if the company pays us up until the 7th generation, and for people who don't understand generations, I come in, I recruit somebody, that person recruits somebody, that person recruits, that person recruits. That's generations when it happens like that. So if you are a diamond in the business, the company will pay you from first generation to fifth generation immediately. But if you are not a diamond, you need to first earn a manager rank. The company will pay you for your first generation. These are the people that you brought into this business. And if you want to get paid for second generation, you need to be a senior manager. Third generation, you need to be a director. Fourth generation, you need to be a senior director. And finally, when you get to the managing director rank, then the company will pay you up to fifth generation. And the generations, first generation, you get paid 20%. Second generation, 10%. Third, 5%. Fourth, 5%. And fifth, 5%. When you get to the corporate director, they will pay you up to sixth generation and you get 3% of it. Now, I want us to look at the example if you want to see how crazy the APLGO compensation is. Next slide, please, Julia. Now, at this, and normally when we do this presentation, when we get to this part, people start thinking, nah, this is too good to be true. This is an example of that matching group bonus. But here we did it with an example of saying, what if this time we are not saying bring 2 people into the business, but we start with the 5x5 strategy. So I come into the business and I bring my 5 people. Mama Lesoko would say, this is a part where you need to understand how to work smart, because it's all about the numbers. And people out there will think that you are sweating and you are not. So the best way to understand this and to do it in a smart way is you bring your 5 people into the business and you teach your 5 people to multiply by 5. So the first 5 people you brought into the business, they need to bring their 5. When it gets to second generation, you have a team of 25 people. Your 25 people do the same, they multiply by 5. When it gets to your third generation, you've got 125 people. They multiply by 5. When it gets to your fourth generation, you've got 625 people. The 625 multiplied by 5, when it gets to your fifth generation, you've got 3,125 people. They multiply by 5, sixth generation, you've got 15,625. They multiply by 5, when it gets to your seventh generation, you've got 78,125. And people out there look at you and think, oh my God, this person is a hard worker. And they do not know that you only recruited 5 people and your 5 people did what you just did. Alone, you cannot recruit 3,125 people. Even if you are a guru in network marketing, it is hard. It's hard. But you can recruit your 5 people. Now, what if we helped all of these people, all of these generations? What if we help them to only earn 4,000? And I love this example because other companies out there, your people need to earn more than 40, 30,000 for your life to change. But with APLGO, your people need to only earn 4,000 for your life to change. So what if all of these people earned 4,000? Your first generation, you get 20% of that 4,000. It's 800. But that 800 comes from 5 people, meaning that the company would pay you 4,000 just because your 5 people that you brought into the business earn 4,000. Second generation, they earn 4,000, you get 10% of that, which is 400. That 400 comes from 25 people, meaning the company pays you 10,000. Your third generation, they earn 4,000, you get 5%, which is 200. That 200 comes from 125 people, it gives you 25,000. Your fourth generation, they earn 4,000, you get paid 5% of it. Still, it's 200 but it comes from 625 people, meaning the company pays 125,000. Your fifth generation, still 5% of 4,000 is 200, but that 200 comes from 3,125 people, meaning the company pays 625,000. The game, please mute yourself. The game changer starts from the fifth generation, the sixth generation, where you earn 3% of this 4,000, which is 120 rands. But that 120 rands comes from 15,625. And look at the difference. The company pays you 1.875 million just from 120 rands. Who would have known that 120 would change your life like that? You become a millionaire just because your people get paid 4,000 and you only collecting 120. And this is only for that generation. Now, if you look at the last example, you do get 2% of this 4,000, which is 80 bucks, 80 rands. But it comes from 78,125. And look at the right. It's 6,250,000 that you are getting from APLGO just because your 78,000 people, 78,125 are getting paid 4,000. 80 rands can make you 6.25 million richer. Guys, this is one bonus. You add all these numbers, and when you add it, you are going to have a residual income of 8.9 million. Now, I always say, this matching group bonus pays weekly. So if your people earn 4,000 weekly, it means you are going to be getting 8.9 million weekly. But then you have people who say, but even if my people earned 4,000 monthly, I'm still happy with taking 8.9 million monthly. It makes a huge difference. And we just made this example with 4,000. What if your team performs and they get more than 4,000? Then what's going to happen with you? How much money are you going to make? Think about it. How much money are you going to make when your people start earning that amount of money? So when I started with this presentation, I did say that we are here to make money. And for you to make money, you need to understand our compensation plan. This is not too good to be true. This is what you would get when you start working with your team. Make sure that the people you bring into this business start earning from APLGO and see how much money you can make with this matching group bonus. Next slide, please. The last bonus that we are going to talk about, I know I said we have 11 bonuses, but for the sake of this presentation, we are only going to talk about 4 bonuses. Now,
okay, it seems like Fetsang is affected because from my side, his screen froze. I don't know if she can hear me, but I think from here, let me continue with this bonus and then she will come back and let me know if everything is well from her side. Okay, all right, awesome. So the last bonus we're going to talk about is the uni-level bonus. So what we need to understand from the uni-level bonus is that it is important to understand that we are a product-based business. And the one thing the company says is a requirement is for us every month to make sure that we buy certain number of products or certain products to a certain value. So to simplify it for our presentation, we normally say you need to buy products worth 750, meaning that's 2 boxes of 375 each, which gives you 40 PVs, which you'll understand further as you go in how you get those PVs. So it's very important to get that. But what is amazing about this company is that it still gives you a bonus just because your team is buying products on a monthly basis. So if your team is not upgrading, they're just buying boxes or supplements for that month that are 750, worth 750 or more, then you do get what we call a uni-level bonus. Now, that is amazing because when you look at this bonus, it pays you up to 6th level. But there is a way for you to get this bonus from 7th level until infinity. But today, we're only sharing with you this one. When your team buys your first generation, meaning your first level, you get 5% from the amount they bought for. So if your first level, your first 5 people bought products worth 5,000 rands, it means you get 5% of the value of the products they bought. If your team on the 2nd level, remember these people you did not bring to the team, is your first level that got them. If you do that, then it means that you will receive 6%. So think about it. By the time you get to the 6th level and the people are 15,625, you get 10%. So the deeper the levels go, the more percentage you get, which is how we differ with all other companies, because the other companies actually, the 10% is the first level, and then it goes, the percentages go down. With APLGO, you get more as the levels go deeper, and the more people are at the lowest deeper, you get more percentage. But I want you to understand something here as well. Fetsang talked about the fact that you need to be on a higher status to get more money. If you are on a higher status, which is a diamond, you receive 10% throughout the 6 levels, as you can see here on this table. You get 10%. So when the promoters, the associates, the builders, the mentors, and the VIPs get 5% of first level, 6 on second, 7 on third level, you as a diamond got peace of mind because everything is just 10%. Now that's the beauty of being on a higher status, the highest status you could ever have. Now, when you look at another benefit about this uni-level bonus is that we have what we call dynamic compression. So which means if someone on the 2nd level that month did not do the maintenance they're required to do, we call it activity within our business. If they do not do what we call an activity in that month, the person who's on the 3rd level is taken up to the 2nd level so that it compresses and makes sure that all the gaps are filled. You therefore still get what you're required to get. Now that's the beauty of dynamic compression. In APLGO, every action you do, every action your team does has a bonus linked to it. So that's what I really, really want to share with you with this bonus. Let's see what else, what's the next? All right, so here it just gives an example of what you will earn, okay? And it's really all about you understanding that if we all go by 5x5 strategy, your 5 people getting your 5 people, you are going to make millions on just one bonus. So each of the bonuses has a way that you can actually make a lot of money. All right. The group bonus that Fezang talked about, you get that bonus based on upgrades and new people that are enrolling. Okay. The uni-level bonus, you get this money based on those who are only doing an activity. So don't think you are losing when somebody's not upgrading for that month. You still get a bonus because these people need to do a maintenance, which is a requirement on a monthly basis. So this is how much you can actually make based on that. Okay. I don't know if Fezang is back. Fezang? Okay. Let me check.
I'm back.
Okay. I would love to give this to you. I know you got a bit disconnected there, so I'll allow you to get to here.
Okay, thank you so much. It was nice doing this presentation with you. And I would love to say to everybody who joined us for tonight's session, thank you. And we know that the main reason you are here is the same reason that we are also here 2 years after. And we hope that we are going to have a good working relationship with you, help you build a sustainable business. And for that, I want you to say that this is from me and all the other APLGO members. You deserve to be healthy. Yes, we do have the suite that will make sure that that happens. You deserve to be wealthy. Yes, we do have the compensation plan that will give you whatever you want, provided you are working. You deserve to be free. This could be free from anything that is holding you back. What we are saying is this platform, if you work it, can take you or give you the freedom that you want. You deserve to be motivated. Guys, we are one team that keeps on motivating each other, because with motivation, we can go further. So when you come into this business, there is no way that you are not going to be motivated. Motivation comes in so many forms. You could be motivated by the fact that somebody has a bigger team or somebody knows how to run this business. There are a lot of things that can motivate you. You deserve to be developed. Trust you, Mimi and Julia, when we joined this business, we did not know how to do a presentation, but we are leaders that we are today because of this platform. And there's one thing I love about APLGO. You don't have to be known for you to be developed. You just need to raise your hand when you are ready to be developed, and this company is going to make sure that you are developed. You deserve success. You deserve recognition. You deserve to make a world a better place for you and your loved ones or those close to your heart. You deserve to change the history. This could be any history that you come from or I come from. You deserve to see the world. This is a must for everybody who's in APLGO. Guys, traveling changes the way that you think, the way you see things, the way you see the world. So please let us make sure that we use this company to go wherever our heart has been yearning to. You deserve to be part of the team, which is us, the A team, the team that knows how to cook the pots. And you also deserve a round of applause for being with us and for taking your time to make sure that I am going to join this Zoom. And from here, you would deserve a round of applause for taking this information down to your downlines or to the world. Now, what I would love to say is, see you at the top of the success, because this is where this young gentleman wants us to be. Guys, if he did it, we can do it. He is young, 35 years old, and we can do that. We just need to think the way success wants you to think. That's it. Thank you for being with us tonight. Those who have questions, address them with the person who invited you to this presentation. But we hope that we did it in a way that you understand it better, maybe from the first time it was done. And I would love to say thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, let us go preach the APLGO gospel. From me, I am done. Julia.
Wow. Okay. Thank you for that. I knew you're gonna close it beautifully. That's why I gave it to you. Like, you need to do this one. I do see questions. I would appreciate that you actually open your mic and ask it. I think Dee asked a question, and who else? Let me see. Is it Elsie? Okay, Elsie, I think it's a comment. But please, you're welcome. I think it would be best when you open your mic and ask it so that we can better understand it. Others, we might answer it what we think you're actually saying. So you're welcome. I think it's time to give time for that. I know we're just a bit over our time, but when you are speaking to passionate people, it tends to happen. It tends to happen. Is it Dee? Dee, are you still with us? Does anyone see Dee? Dee, you're welcome to unmute. And by the way, you can speak Setswana, Zulu. I think so far those are the languages I understand. I don't know which other languages you understand, so that they can ask in any language they are comfortable with. Dee?
Hello.
Hey, hi Dee.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, beautifully.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to ask the question. But I think immediately I text the question. I got the answer because
Okay.
I wasn't sure that if I join with a lower package and then I recruit somebody who joins with a bigger package than mine, I was asking if I will still benefit, but I think I was answered that I will benefit.
Oh, most definitely, Dee, most definitely. So you get someone who's a diamond, you get your 9,000 rand. Voila, that's it. You don't share it with anyone else up or anywhere else. You do get it. Yes, most definitely. Thanks for that, Dee. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Anyone else? You're welcome to unmute.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Elsie. Hello.
Thank you so much for a wonderful presentation. I enjoyed it. The question that I had was, what does it take for my downlines to earn 4,000 rand every month?
What is it that they need to do? Okay.
Yes, for them to earn 4,000 rand every month. I'm looking at the 5x5 structure.
Yes. Okay. All right. Fetan, would you like to answer that one?
I would love to answer that one based on a group bonus. So if they want to earn 4,000 every month, remember we spoke about the PVs that people need to make sure that they collect from their team members. So when somebody comes into the business, the first and foremost, they need to understand that they need to recruit, and they also need to help their team to recruit. So it's not about how many people you have in your structure or how many people you have recruited. It's about the PVs, which are the points that you are going to be getting for that week. Now, if your person joined with a 1,500 package and on their paying leg, their team has 2,000 PVs.
Okay.
Remember, it's going to be calculated with 10% and again with 15 rand. So only 2,000 points. If that person gets to have 2,000 points every month or every week, they are going to earn 3,000. So if they want 4,000 PVs every month, I would believe that maybe they need to have 2.5 PVs or 3,000 PVs. I haven't done a calculation for 4,000 every month, but at least you now know that if they get 2,000 PVs every week and they joined with 1.5, they can get 3,000. If they want to make it more, they can still have the same PVs but upgrade to a bigger package. Because if they go to a bigger package, then the money is going to be calculated with a higher percentage as well.
Yes, definitely. So let me help you out there. Let's say you are, because with a group bonus, you also are getting paid based on the package that you're on, right? So meaning if you're on a promoter status, you get 10% of the volume that your team did. So meaning, so I tried, as you were speaking, I tried to calculate how many PVs you'd get for 4,000. So you need 2,700 PVs if you are still at the lowest level. So meaning for you to end the 4,000, you need to make sure that you build on your paying leg 2,700 PVs. But then if you are on a diamond, let's see, because that's diamond, you get 30%, right? Right. It's 30%. So meaning that you might get to that money quicker because now you're earning 30%, 3 times more than the person who's a promoter.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Yeah, yes. It does make sense.
Yeah, yes. So you might need lesser PVs to get the 4,000, but the lowest package needs more PVs to get to the 4,000.
Yeah, understand. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome. Okay. Anyone else? You're welcome to unmute. Let's see. Is there anyone else? Okay. I see there are no questions. Any more questions? If you do think of anything else, we are having groups. If you are a member already, you should be in one of our groups. You can ask there. But the best way to get what you need to understand is to speak to your upliner or what we call a sponsor and ask them these questions. If your sponsor doesn't know, they also need to be asking, or you all have to find a way in how you can get the answers. But there is always a way. Please don't sit with your question and feel lost. There's always a way. Always know who your next 5 upliners are, and that way you will be assisted. I really thank you so much for staying with us until this time. It did go a bit over. It's because we really wanted to unpack this for you beautifully. I hope it was worth it. I appreciate you still being here. Lovely evening. Tomorrow, 7 p.m., we have a WhatsApp presentation. So if you want anyone to be there as well, it's a similar presentation to that, but on WhatsApp. So please inform everyone and find out how to be part of that group, because it also helps those who can't join the Zoom meetings. Lovely evening, leaders. 2020. Bye. Good night.